So at the time of recording, I found out 3 days ago that Becca is in fact pregnant. We both found out. I was sleeping after a night shift and I was awoken to a very unusual Rebecca sitting over me, and she showed me a bunch of tests that said, yeah, she was in fact pregnant. So whilst I'm recording this, it feels nice to say it because I haven't actually been able to tell anyone yet. We're waiting until the 12-week scan, I think she said. I think she said it was the 12-week scan. So her family, my family, no one knows yet. And it's difficult because when you hear such good news, you want to tell everyone, especially when it's something that's going to impact your life so much. As I said, I'm really excited about the news. I'm really happy about it. But I'm also terrified. So the fact that I haven't been able to tell anyone, it's a lonely feeling. But we're sharing it amongst each other just now. So, and it feels good to say it on camera, I guess. It feels surreal, if anything. So yeah, she's about 4 weeks, we think. We'll find out more next week, exactly how long she is. And I'm just so happy. It's been quite a year. I've had so many years of just doing nothing. I've done absolutely nothing for years, but this year, we got the dog, we got Willow in February, we graduated in June, from university. What else happened? We got married, of course. We got married in May, which was just a perfect day as well. And yeah, now it turns out that despite the fact that we weren't actively trying, we've got a kid on the way. So, boy or girl, who cares? Either way, I'm really happy about it. I guess the only drawback is that this room, my beloved game room that I've lived in pretty much for 6 years now, we're gonna have to sacrifice it. I'll take you on a little. So yeah, this is where I've pretty much lived for. Well, you can see electricity stream there. This is where I've pretty much lived for the last 6 years. It's been my little domain. Got my PC in the corner. You see it. Skyrim posters, weapons, figurines, and then all my video game collection. All my favourite ones anyway. Tabletop games, things at the top, my arcade cabinet, electric guitar, all this stuff. This is where I have lived, and this room has switched around, and it's been my home for a very long time now. But because we only have, so you go downstairs, which I'll show you. This is where we keep all our little artworks. Totoro. Yeah, so we've got downstairs here. There's Willow. You okay, Pop? You good girl? Yeah, so got the living room, which is a bit of a mess just now. Kitchen, which also, that's not too bad. But as you can see, we don't have a very big house on the main road there because we live right in the town centre. So it's just a very small townhouse. And got the messy bedroom, which is all of Becca's stuff, as you'd imagine. So, pretty much, I'm going to have to give up my games room because a baby requires space, apparently. Which is something that I thought I would, thinking about it before, I thought I would have been a bit down about it, but I think I'm just so happy about the news that I really couldn't care less. And I don't have to worry about it too much because we have a loft, or an attic. And although it's absolutely disgusting up there, just full of junk, I'll go up. As you can see, just an absolute mess. It's terrible up here. This has just sort of been our dumping ground for the last 6 years. It's full of spiders and spider webs, and it's probably haunted. Just full of absolute junk up here. And a lot of video game stuff packed in boxes at the back as well. Old clothes and creepy little corners where you know, God knows what lives. So, what I've decided to do, 2 seconds, I'll turn the camera around. Wait till I catch my breath back. Right, yeah. So what I've decided to do, you can see all the spider webs in the corner there, is I'm going to convert this. I'm going to convert this into another games room. And the games room I have just now, which is down there, we're obviously going to turn that into the baby's room, and I'm really excited to do that. Although she's only, what we're guessing is about 3 or 4 weeks just now, I'm already wanting to get started. I get so impatient with these kind of things. I'm really lazy until I'm not. So I just want to get started, I just want to get it done. I'm going to start by converting this into the games room. And although it looks like a mammoth task, it won't actually take too long. I'm going to start by clearing all this rubbish. I'm going to pick up all the rubbish, I'm going to bin it, and then I'm going to move all my stuff into these side bits here, into the arch. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to board up, like with really thin cheap wood, I'm going to board up like these areas, like these. I'm going to put wood across here, so it forms into kind of an arch. And although there won't be a great deal of room, it'll still be okay. So I'm going to board all that up, so it'll be like an arch the whole way along, kind of a triangular shaped room. And the hotel I work in, I've seen a huge big piece of carpet. I don't think they need, so I'm going to ask my manager if I can take that, and I'm going to carpet it up here as well. Prior to that, I'm going to paint the walls and the boards that I put up, so it'll actually look kind of nice. And I should be able to power it as well. So yeah, and I'll just, my big giant book units, they won't fit up here. I'll need to get smaller ones. Get small book units. Carpet will be down. TV on that back wall, I think. Straight against, flat against that wall. Hopefully it's a weight bearing wall. I need to double check that, because the last thing we need is creating a hole into the neighbour's loft. And I think I'll have my desk, if you can see, along here. There won't be a great deal of space. There's absolutely no chance I'm going to fit my arcade cabinet up here. That's going to be a problem. Might have to sell that. But so yeah, that's the plan. As I said, this is the first log that I've started doing, and I think I'll just update you the whole way. As I said, we're about 3 or 4 weeks into the pregnancy. We'll find out more information next week. But yeah, I think I'll just add a little progress every now and then when it's eventually finished and I'm allowed to share the news about, you know, the baby, then that's when I'll probably try and upload this video. So I found some cheap boards, like kind of really kind of thin wood that I'm going to put along the side of the attic. I found it really cheap actually, but I have to drive about 20 minutes to the place that does it, and they didn't offer delivery, which I don't know if that's a COVID thing or not, I'm not too sure. That's fine. It's a nice dull day. It's been really sunny for the last few months, and it's to be very sunny later in the week, so I'm actually very glad that it's dull and miserable. And yeah, so So it's been well over a month. In fact, it's probably been about 2 months since my last update. Tomorrow is the big day, the day when we get the 12-week scan. So we found out if it's good news, which we're really hoping, and that's when we go public, and then that's when I'm gonna upload the first part of this vlog. I've not done too much in that time. Well, I've done a lot, but I did it all at once. I've not done too much in the past month or so. As you can see, I've also not had a haircut, so there's that as well. But yeah, this is, I'll show you the loft, the progress that I've made so far. I've not started emptying out my room yet, but we'll get to that soon, but it is looking a lot better up here. So, as you can see, a hell of a lot better. I need to finish boarding up the higher sides of these walls. It might look a little bit flimsy, but once I get some plasterboard over that, get it painted, it'll actually be looking not too bad. I put some temporary carpet that I had left over just now, so I'm not walking on, you know, horrible wood all the time. But yeah, it's looking a lot better. We're getting there. We're making some serious progress. Still a little bit messy in the corners, but compared to what it was like prior to me doing this, I'm quite happy with the progress. I'm not sure why there's a big huge keg of water there. That was actually from a previous tenant, I'm assuming. But yeah, as you can see, not the most spacious, but it'll certainly do. So the next moves I think are going to be to probably finish boarding up the sides and then plasterboard them, and then start emptying out my room. This is all going to happen really quickly, I know it is. Time goes so fast. The older you get as well, the faster it goes, and I'm just getting older, so I'll need to get a move on. I'm a bit nervous about tomorrow, a bit nervous about how the scan is going to go. I'm obviously only going to upload this video if it goes well, so if you are watching this, then it is good news. But anyway, thank you for joining me on this journey. I do plan on continuing it with the moving of the games room. Just moving all the things out of my little room, getting everything up here, getting it all lit up, getting it looking good. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you later.